I get back from this beer run, and I get up to the top stairs where the living area is, and this dude is punching this chick in the fucking face. Whoa! Welcome to another video. You should like and subscribe this video right now before you even watch it. Why? Because some guy on YouTube told me to say that. Duh. Alright. So, my name's Guda, and this is my channel, and it's all about me. Because I've had a very interesting life, and I live a very interesting life. So, tune in, and go watch all the videos before this one, and the next ones. Okay, this story is, kind of a noteworthy episode that took place in the duplex that I got busted in, right? So, obviously before I got busted there, one night, very early into having this place, like, I don't think we had this place very long, if memory serves, when this little incident took place. So, I don't think we were partying at my club. I don't think I had my club at that time. So, anyway, we were partying. It was me, Cedar, this dude, I think his name was maybe Greg, this girl, yeah, she would hate me for not remembering her name. She was right in the middle of all this shit. I think maybe like another couple. So there was like 7 people, I think, total. So basically it was one of those deals where at the time I was on pre-trial release and getting drug tests and all this shit. So all I was doing was drinking. Drinking legendarily. See, I could drink legendarily because I was a beer drinker. I could just drink and pace myself. And, you know, people that are drinking hard alcohol, yeah, I got them licked every time. They can't drink hard alcohol for 24 hours without doing drugs. But I can drink, well, 24, that's a stretch. I should say like 12 hours or 15 hours or something. So, we're partying at After Hours Club, and then we're like, hey, let's go back to our place. So we go back to our place, and it was like 6 o'clock in the morning or 6:30 in the morning, and so it was shortly before whatever time you can, I think you can start buying alcohol again at 7 o'clock in the morning in Oregon. I can't remember for sure, it might be 7:30, but so anyway, myself and this girl that I'm talking about specifically were the only people that weren't on, I think people were doing like Coke and Molly, maybe. I run down to the store to grab a beer run, you know, because I wanted beer, you know, I was thirsty as fuck. You know, I was drinking all night long, and it's like you ran out of beer, and if you don't keep up drinking the beer, you either need to go to sleep or you can do drugs, right? Which wasn't an option. So I get back from this store run, the duplex that we lived in, you know, here's the street, and then you go upstairs to the entryway, you go into an entryway, you go upstairs to a living room, kitchen, and then there's a bathroom and a bedroom, and then stairs that go up. So I get back from this beer run, and I get up to the top stairs where the living area is, and this dude is punching this chick in the fucking face, like boom, 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 like backing her up across the living room. I'm just like, what the fuck? And I don't even think what the fuck it was a thing back then, but I'm telling you, I was like, what the fuck, right? So at that point, it was Donkey Kong, and you know, I'm a notorious fucking fighter. I have fucking never lost a fight one-on-one. I've only lost fights to 3 and more attackers, and I haven't lost every fight that I've been in with 3 or more attackers. I've been in a lot of fights, probably about 120 to 140 in my life, right? So, you know, I did some training when I was a kid, but 90% of my fighting is genetic. I just know how to fight because genetically. And it's fucking scary. And this was the fucking scariest ever. So this dude, little, you know, not little, but I was gonna call him a little piece of shit, but he wasn't really little. He was like, he wasn't as tall as me. He was stockier than I was. I immediately, you know, and all fights are super, you know, like I go into, I see red, I think is the term, right? So it's not like I'm cataloging. But what was fortunate about this situation was there was a lot of people there witnessing it. So they told me what happened, basically, right? So I immediately just like square off with the dude, and he fucking, and I mean, I'm like, whoa, get the fuck out of here, what are you doing? And he fucking punches me. And, you know, I was like giving him that little chance just to fucking leave, and he hit me, and then I grabbed onto him and spun around and threw him across the room, and he knocked the hole in the sheetrock when he hit the ground. He got up and he ran upstairs, right? And I was right on his ass. And as he was running up the stairs, I was basically just, you know, taking his feet out from under him, you know, kidney shots, back of the head, bam, bam, bam. So now I'm dragging him back down the stairs, and, you know, I'm just like literally fucking beating this fucking guy, like so fast and so hard that he's nothing at this point already. By the time I got him from going up the stairs, when I got him back down to the stairs, he was already fucking toast. So, but he had a long ways to go to get the fuck out the house. And if I'm gonna fucking throw you out the house, when I fucking gave you the option to leave, I'm not just gonna throw you out the fucking house. I'm gonna beat your fucking ass every goddamn inch of the fucking way. And that's what I fucking did. And Cedar comes running in, he's got his gun, and he turns it around, and he's like fucking hitting him in the head with his fucking, the butt of his gun, like shit you'd see in a fucking movie or something. Like, a gun is a gun. A gun is not a club, right? Using a gun as a club is fucking stupid. I mean, if you're out of bullets and you're in the fucking trenches and, you know, yeah, use your gun as a fucking club, but your gun isn't used for shit unless you're gonna fucking kill somebody with the motherfucker. That's why you pull out the gun. That's why you pull out your sword. That's why you pull out your anything. If you aren't gonna fucking kill the motherfucker, don't pull that shit out, right? And as everybody has heard me say before, I do not condone killing people. So, but this guy, here we go. So, Cedar bonks him on the head a couple times, and I am just working the guy. I mean, my hands are starting to swell up, and my knees are sore from just impacting the guy over and over and over again, right? So, you know, I'm just beating him. Now I've got him across the living room and down. Now we're going down the fucking stairs, and I'm throwing him. The stairs kind of go down like this, and I'm throwing him down the stairs, and then I'm jumping down on top of him and pummeling him some more, and then throwing him down more stairs and pummeling him more. And then I got him down into the little entryway, and the entryway was just this tiny little, well, it varied in sizes, but the biggest area was maybe like a 4x6 L, and then it goes into another little little entryway, little closet, right? So I got him down there, and I'm fucking like jumping on his head, doing things like trying to get him out of the house, but he was in the way, so I was like beating him with the fucking door. I remember very, very vividly at one point, he's completely knocked the fuck out. Been knocked the fuck out for I don't know how long at this point, because the times shit's just, you never, I mean, a million years in 1 second. So he fucking like pukes up or a whole entire fucking like ball of blood, and it just fucking hits the fucking floor. And if you ever smell blood after it's been, oh, that is the smell of death. Yeah, horrible smells the days like, until we got a professional up in there to get up under shit. But yeah, it was basically like the whole entryway looked like a fucking bloody, looked like a horror movie, looked like a bloody murder scene, you know? Finally, I mean, after beating this dude to fucking, everybody is just screaming at me. Fucking throw him out of the house, fucking. And I just turn around and I'm like, fucking, you know, I think I actually fucking like screamed at Cedar, like if he didn't fucking back up, he was gonna be next or something, right? And finally I got the guy out the fucking door, threw him down the fucking stairs. So he was literally fucking like laying upside down on the stairs, knocked the fuck out. And it was not long after that when the cops showed up. Because this was a duplex. Nobody in my house called the cops, but the fucking neighbors downstairs did. And I'm like, you know, beating the fuck out of the guy and then picking him up and then throwing him to get him out of the fucking house. Like, so, I mean, I literally was fucking done. Exhausted. Like, the cops, first time in my life, only time in my life where the cops just looked at me and completely fucking ignored me. They're like, yeah, what the fuck's he gonna do? He's a pile of fucking goo, right? And I was literally just sitting and just fucking covered in blood, because he had punched me like right off the bat, right in the nose, so my nose was bloody. And they start running everybody's name. And here's where it gets fucking lame, right? So the chick that he was beating up on has a fucking warrant, and they arrest her. What? So they take her to jail. They take him to the hospital. Why did I go to the hospital? What the fuck did I go to the hospital for? There was something wrong with me. It might have been this shit up here. I had like a snowboard accident, and the cops beat me up all in the same. I don't remember. I ended up in the hospital. He was there. They had to rush him to the hospital, and this was what the cops told me. The cops told me this. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. This guy, he knows other people I know. So this part of the story came from the cops, right? The cops told me that I killed the guy, that I collapsed this shit, and they poked it through, tracheotomy, and saved his life, or else I would have been a murderer or some shit. This is what the fucking cops told me, okay? But now he's up at the fucking hospital, right? Cops told me this. They left. I got in the car, go to the hospital. Oh, that was it. That was it. This is what happened. Now I remember. The cops didn't run anybody else's name. They just took him. Then I took the chick, I think it was me and Cedar, took the chick up to the hospital because, I mean, she had been fucking pummeled in the face, right? So we get up there to the hospital. The fucking cops are up there with him. Maybe they had taken her name down there and didn't run it, and then they ended up running it. But anyway, so that's why I was at the hospital. There was nothing wrong with me. We took her up there. And then she was like, so she goes to jail. They take my pocket knife and wrap it up in that much duct tape. So there's my pocket knife and there's the duct tape. Gave it back to me. Because this is what they freaked out when we showed up there. They're like, oh, you're back to finish the job. I didn't even know the guy was already dead or killed or what, you know. So I don't know if that part's true or not, because you never know with the cops. You know, they could just say shit like that to curry favor with you or scare you, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, I don't know, but that's how it went down. And I was actually friends with that chick. I actually saw her. I saw her not a few years ago. She has like a kid and stuff. So there's a noteworthy story from that apartment before it went to Bye Bye Land.